Yeah, yeah, okay, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, me versus you and you know they picking. Cheap and expensive, you knowing the difference. You know that it's hitting, you know what it's giving. Hair, nails, polar bear. I could survive in the coldest conditions. Hoes very low, they tone when they spin. Bitches is washed, soap in the dishes. I apply pressure like boa constrictors. One bitch, two bitch, old bitch, new bitch. None of y'all bitches not gon' do shit. I'm in Miami, I pull up on cruise ship. You in Miami for also room shit. When I step a stampede, foot on neck, can't breathe. Lucky charm, Van Cleave, diamonds on. I see my eyes linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, then just say that hoe. Enough is enough. It was just in my DMs. Ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. No, if you ops linking up. I'm like, what in the fuck? If you scared, then just say that hoe. Enough is enough. They was just in my DMs. Ain't no trust in these sluts. I'm about to call up Diamond, bitch. No, if you buck. I'm like, ooh, child, cool down. Too hot, too wild. Move clear, new style. How you fuck with me? Girl, give me one shot and I'm raising the glass. Give me 2 shots and I'm shaking this ass. Give me 3 shots and I'm ready to fuck. 5, 4 shots, I be ready to splash. It's to me, so I gotta pop it. I'm standing on business, I'm ready about it. Bitch be talking, pop be big in they pocket. Girl, tell me about it. I'm litty, I'm pretty, I'm running the city. I'm shitting on bitches in every department. This ass is heavy, thick like peanut butter. Bitches jelly about it. Winning a lot of score here. Cardi Bryant, Cardi Jordan. Yeah, these bitches all losers. What they can't do is not important. Look, hey, I'm getting better and better. I see no competitors. You know the gang hit that pussy. Said it was regular. Can see me in fighting, can see me in fashion, can see me with money. These bitches is bugging. Either these bitches is blind or I'm invisible. Bitch can't see me at night.
Go on, party.
I was stampede, foot on neck, can't breathe. Lucky charm, Van Cleave, diamonds on. I see my eyes linking up. I'm like, what?
I'm like, what?
If you scared.
Hey, I'm early. I'm early. Y'all, I just wanna be a YouTuber for like just a little bit. Can I just be a YouTuber for just a little bit? Do you mind? Do y'all mind? Y'all don't mind. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. Y'all wait on this hurricane. Y'all chasing storms. Y'all ain't got nothing to do. So hey, it's been a minute. I'm back. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? I know you missed me. Did you miss me? I bet you missed me. I bet you missed me. I know you did. I know y'all was like, where is the at? Like, where is she at? All this tea, all this baby tea. I know that's what y'all was saying. So I'm back. And disclaimer, before we get into the video, right? Before we get into the things of the things of the things, right? I took some notes. Let's just start there. Okay, I pulled a paper cut Tina and I busted out pen and paper for this. Okay, not that I'm mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just doing this for, shits and giggles. And this is look, when y'all come in here, when y'all watch the replay, whatever have you, right? Disclaimer, don't show hate to nobody I review. You know what I'm saying? Nobody I talk about, not even Diddy. Okay? Just don't show hate to nobody. This is just so I can get my swag right on the YouTube. Okay? My swag right in real life. But on the YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I gotta learn how to click these buttons and whatnot. Right? So I'm gonna go ahead. Okay, now disclaimer. Another disclaimer. This is gonna be so many disclaimers up in here. Okay. Hey Ryan, what up? So many disclaimers. Um, we're gonna be talking about PJ Vision. Hey girl, you probably sleep, girl. I timed this. I was hoping you would sleep, so I timed this right because I hope it's your bedtime. I hope you're asleep, girl. I hope, you know what I'm saying? I hope you balls deep into something other than watching YouTube right now. Okay, child. So a few days ago, I gave my gum in. I get my gum in. I didn't want to come on here with my breath smell like Max sauce. You know what I'm saying? Cause I didn't know. Well, let me get one more draw off this cigarette. Mm, I can't even get one more draw. Dang. Okay. Okay, we about to get into this. Okay. And look, is welcome. Get into class. Get your paper and pencils out. Okay. We got a live to review. I don't know if I'm gonna do all her lives, but you know, for a little Kiki. Just for a little Kiki. Just a little Kiki. I took some notes, child. I'm ready to go. Okay. Now, let me get my screen. Okay. Let me get my screen, child. Let me get my screen. I already got her queued up. She's been playing this whole time. My bad. Let me stop it for a second. Okay. I didn't think she was gonna leave this up public, but here we are. Okay, so I don't know. I think I was like halfway through. I think I was like somewhere like here, maybe here. Yeah, somewhere like that. Okay, and then I was like, "Ooh, I should take some notes and review this." And you know, me and the Queen Pen got together, and we was like, "You should." So here we are. Okay, now, um, she did this live about a day ago, I believe. And for real, look, P, I wasn't even I wasn't even trying to review it. I wasn't even trying to watch it for real. You know, I was just gonna leave well enough alone. But then then I got to thinking, I was like, you ain't doing nothing else. You might as well do what you want to do. Everybody else do, right? So here we go. We're gonna let her talk, and then I'm gonna pause it when it gets to you know, certain places where I got notes. Okay. All right. Let me see if see if I'm doing everything right. No, I'm not. Hold up.
Going on with my actual
It would
life
help if I
or
unmuted her.
within my life some sort of
Silly.
way,
This is
and
silly.
it's me kind of ranting and raving and discussing it so that you guys possibly may gain something from my insight or from my opinion, or then I possibly learn from you.
I'm gonna
See what
speed
I'm
this
saying?
up
That's
too.
kind of what I'm on. The reason I'm explaining that part even is because I was trying to update some of the
I
stuff on
am
my
not
YouTube, and it was like asking me questions
listening
on
to
whether or not I still
this
need to be
on
monetized, and then
regular
it was asking me
speed.
like the category of
Sorry,
my
y'all.
channel, and I'm like, I don't know, what am I? Like, I absolutely love commenting on other people and
Did she
their
just say,
content,
"What
but I
am
really
I?"
don't do that lately. So I just I had a hard
Right
time
there.
explaining it, and I'm like, well, maybe everybody else doesn't know either. So everybody else is just here just to hang out and chat, but yet, like, why am I here? You know? That being said, I watched a little bit of and I don't even want to call it Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers drama, because it's clearly not this poor young boy's drama. He didn't create it. He didn't ask to be here. He didn't ask to be placed into the drama. But man,
I might have been further back. It seemed like she wasn't talking about that quite yet.
actual real life or within my life, some sort of way, and it's me kind of ranting and raving and discussing it. So
I want to get to the part where
Drake
she
Rogers
started
drama,
talking.
because it's clearly not this poor young boy's drama. He didn't create it. He didn't.
Mm-mm.
18 years old.
I got so frustrated with ads on YouTube.
I'm getting frustrated too, man. Me too. Let's see where she at.
child slash, young adult. It was said that he was starting like a lady or her in real life. But I just want to say that first, because I'm going to be kind of probably not with everybody else when it comes to the content on Cluminati's channel. Like I said, I don't really know Cluminati either.
Oh yeah, we will wait. My notes go way back. So let me start like here.
I gotta go live. I gotta tell them all about it. I gotta tell them what, when, where, how. And the reason that I feel like that, or the reasons I do that, is because it's almost like a public service announcement to self. So when I say you guys or you, I'm actually kind of giving myself a pep talk, if that makes sense. So anytime that I come up here and chat, it's usually something to do with what's going on with my actual real life.
Hey, what up, Brian?
In my life, some sort of way, and it's me kind of ranting and raving and discussing it so that you guys possibly may gain something from my insight or from my opinion, or then I possibly learn from you. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm on. The reason I'm explaining that part. That being said, I watched a little bit of and I don't even want to call it Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers drama, because it's clearly not this poor young boy's drama. He didn't create it. He didn't ask to be here. He didn't ask to be placed into the drama. But
she said something about
it was said that he was starting to have a mustache. We haven't really seen any pictures of him.
crime.
Really badass when I have my my glasses on, my Louis Vuitton glasses on that one of the turtles got me. I appreciate it so very much. Jenny O, yes, very harsh. Like, it's almost kind of like I'm just like when I'm listening, because it's like,
okay, about the Louis Vuitton glasses. I feel like I had wrote a note in here because I can't find my place where I started the video at. But I had wrote a note in here that I feel like God cut your camera off. The reason why your camera is not working, girl, is because God wants you to stop being so materialistic. It's not cute. It's not cute. I think everybody by 2024 at least has one item Louis Vuitton. Like it's not all that. Like I don't even think about my Louis. Sound like I'm talking about Louisville Slugger, but I'm talking about Vuitton.
I just don't talk like that, maybe, but I don't know. And then like I was trying to start to explain the
I don't care what
your dad hatters.
Get rid of
hopefully he'll feel better and everything is okay. But once you start doing YouTube videos, basically, or coming up on YouTube as a person in real life, not just an avatar, I was trying to show you my real person. That's why, because I was trying to explain my whole purpose in this whole spiel is the boundaries in real life, true crime, what we're covering lately, how it's not the same just being an observer or a chatter or somebody that participates within
real far along,
but to be a person that's actual real life and, shown. And so I was sitting there looking at the content. I was, kind of just silently watching, and I was thinking to myself, like, what would it feel like if I was the one that was in this predicament and these people were all sitting around watching my videos that... See, this is Deanna. Okay, she says, oh, dear PJ, you may not know her, but she did an ugly video of you and Dolly, and she calls people the C word and more. I've actually seen this video. I actually have a bunch of different videos she did on Dolly Vision when she got upset about us going to Tennessee and meeting Don Wells. And so I'm like, I don't personally know her. I know of her and I know what she does and I know all about her antics.
Wait. I missed. Hold up.
Actual real life and, shown. And so I was sitting there looking at the content. I was, kind of just silently watching, and I was thinking to myself, like, what would it feel like if I was the one that was in this predicament and these people were all sitting around watching my videos that were like inside this car that was blocked off from the people to be able to actually view inside of. Like, it just kind of felt a little bit like an invasion of privacy. I don't know. It felt intrusive to me. But then I also know, hey, we see, this is Deanna. Okay, she says, oh, dear PJ, you may not know her, but she did an ugly video of you and Dolly, and she calls people the C word and more. I've actually seen this video. I actually have a bunch of different videos she did on Dolly Vision when she got upset about us going to...
I've seen it. I've seen Cluminati's negative, not so nice things too, but I mean, my thought on that, just for a bit, I don't want to cover up my mic though. My thought on that just for a bit is, and like literally ants, like I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Like, if people are homophobic or people are racist or xenophobic or whatever phobic you can think of, right? They are what they are. What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Like that's like my thing of it. Like, does the fact that now if Klubanati was like blatantly racist all day long, every day, and just, I don't know, like blatantly, like in your face, wearing like you know, a hood, okay, or something, then maybe I wouldn't watch her as much. But um, I don't feel like holding that against someone is a reason not to watch. Because I mean, I ain't even gonna hold you. Newsflash, I've probably said some racist shit in my day. I probably have. I ain't gonna hold you. I probably said some homophobic things in my day as well. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I'm perfect. That ain't never ever gonna be me, right? So there's that. Let me keep playing because there's a few points I wanted to make.
I don't personally know her. I know of her and I know what she does and I know all about her antics on the internet. My point in this entire rant that I'm getting ready to do is that it's very hard to separate actual real life and internet life and not have it spill in together and cause problems, if that makes sense. And so with that, BHB definitely is not my cup of tea. I don't typically watch her.
Cause problems. And BHB is definitely not your cup of tea. You got that right, girl, because there are rumors of her canoodling with your now boyfriend while he was talking to you and in Savannah, Georgia. So, of course, she's not your favorite person. Obviously. She said that like we don't know the tea.
Or things about her, but the stream last night was amplified so much that I guess it caught my curiosity. I don't know what I thought I was going to see. It really wasn't much of anything there, but just because it was highly promoted, highly promised drama content to watch, I guess I sometimes do indulge in the drama. It's not so much fun when it's about you, but I get the whole back and forth. But the reason I was still highlighted on Deanna's comment,
I beg to differ. Objection. I need a gavel. Objection, Your Honor. Objection. The defendant. No, that's not everybody feel like that. I be begging people to roast me. I be begging people to clip me and review me and talk about me. I'm trying to think of how I can fuck up. I would love to get canceled. Cancel me, please. Because I don't see the problem in being canceled. What the benefits are all there. But continue, Pete.
is because most of the time when people say bad things about me and even about Jellyvision, I typically just, okay, well, that's your opinion. That's fine. No big deal. Who cares? I know she.
Who's saying bad things about you and Dollyvision? I mean, girl. Okay, I'm gonna let you continue with that thought. I'm gonna let you go ahead and continue, girl. Go ahead.
Substances that we don't have a problem with. So, I mean, who cares? Like, she can think whatever she wants. She can think we're on whatever substance she thinks we're on and we're not. So it's kind of hard to counter certain things that people say about you that are just, meh.
Why? Okay. If something is not true about me, right? I don't draw attention to it. Like, nobody was thinking about that. Like, everybody had forgot that she even said that. Like, she said a whole lot of stuff about you, girl, and him. And that was the thing that really offended you because you're bringing it up now. Like, point for Bullhorn Betty, I guess.
I don't do that. Who cares? Like, you can think whatever you want to. It's whatever. It's not affecting me in any way, so I don't really dwell on that too much. But overall, she's clearly a ship.
If you've been getting scam
You
texts,
do dwell on it.
it was me.
You do though. Stop it. You do? Because you're talking about it.
her in real life. And so me being me, I'm like, well, some people think I'm this type of person. Some people get a perspective of me and my intent or my words, and they completely take it out of context. Like they think I'm a certain way and I'm not anything like that. And it's so weird to me because I'm like, how did you get this from when I said this and this? Like, but it happens all the time. So I'm like,
I don't think people take you a certain way. I just think I think you have a hard time with criticism. That's what I think. I think you don't like people critiquing what you say or do and who you date. And I think that's what you have a problem with. That's what I think. That's what I personally think. And I think you just haven't quite learned how to deal with it and how to let it be what it is. You know? You ain't gotta address every little thing that people say or take the wrong way or out of context. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wearing yourself out. But keep going.
like trying to give the benefit of the doubt. And then I'm sitting there deep in thought with myself, like, well, how do I expect people to be respectful of me and my boundaries and my privacy and stuff that I say when I'm sitting here watching the daggone drama unfold? Hey, Tapper Lily, good to see you. I'm behind in chat because I still have Deanna pinned. I am whatever you say I am. Exactly. And it's like, I'm an office manager at a car place. But basically, it's like, you can't really change what people say about you or think about you if your actions and your words don't align. It's like I catch that very quickly in others. But basically, if somebody decides they don't like you for the way you look, like sometimes I look like I have resting bitch face, and so people think I'm mean as shit. And like,
I don't think your resting bitch face has anything to do with how people take you or decide if they like you or not. I think the fact that you try to act like it's so weird. It's so weird because you try to act like you're not dating fucking Jimmy Williams. like it's like you claim it hardcore, right? You claim it all day long every day, but then when it comes to people holding his feet to the fire, and critiquing him or critiquing you because you're with him, you can't handle it. You can't take that for some reason. And that's weird to me because you knew who you was getting ready to date, you know what I'm saying, before it was official or a thing, right? I'm assuming. I don't know, but I'm assuming that's how love works, right?
Some people, will give me a chance and eventually I'll kind of warm up. I'm not very open or warm at first because I'm always on high alert. Like I'm always like, I don't know if you're good, bad. I don't know nothing about you. So I always come off kind of bitchy looking. I don't know what other word there is, but some people give me a chance and they're like, oh my God, you're nothing.
But sometimes you be inserting yourself too. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people I know with some YouTubers, like I watch some YouTubers, right? But if I saw, I don't know, let's just say a random YouTuber, if I saw James from the Impossible Channel at Walmart, I don't even know where he lived, but if I just saw him out, right, in real life, right, I wouldn't want to get to know him. Like, I mean, he seems like a cool guy, don't get me wrong, but it would just ruin the experience of watching his channel for me, right? So that's a weird perception that you think so heavily on your perspective to other people.
Nothing like you. I thought you were, or you're nothing like you seemed at first. And it's like, I know, but there's very rare people that, don't ever try. And then they always just go around talking about how awful I am and how they don't like me and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, that's your opinion that you can choose to say that and feel that way. Like,
I wrote a note about that. I put, why do you automatically assume people hate you? And girl, I don't hate you because, at one point in time, I was trying to eat so like, I don't hate you, girl. Like, I don't know where you get that from, because eating cat is way far away from the hate line, you know? Like, so I don't know who you think hates you so much. Like, that is so weird. That is so
I
weird
can't
to
take
me.
that from you, and there's nothing that I can do to make you change your mind, in my opinion, you know? Okay, Janae says, in fairness to Clue, Betty has been poking the bear for a while. Not that it makes it right, but that be frenzied. See, I don't really find any fault in what she did. Honestly, I wasn't really trying to single out Cluminati. I just, that's where the footage came from. And so that's where, you know, I saw it. I don't have any problem saying where I got.
They thought surgery was the
I don't understand, like, what is so hard in like I'm before you came along, right? Everybody knew that Jimmy had a little, you know, he had a little greedy spirit in him. I mean, girl, you know the man greedy. Come on now. He had a full-time girlfriend of 2 years, a mistress, a side girl. Hi, how are you? And then he, you know, he hooked up allegedly, supposedly, with Bullhorn Betty. So he obviously have a greedy spirit. So I don't. What is okay? I'm gonna let her keep going. I'm gonna
But
let it
it's
go.
like there's a tit for tat there, and it's the extent of their content. Like, honestly, if there's not anybody to bicker back and forth with, what content is there for people like Bullhorn Betty? Like, you literally have to have some type of back and forth with somebody in order to attract your subscriber base. Like, I don't know, but ultimately, it's like you've got to, and that's why I believe, you know, me and Dolly Vision were doing stuff on Sebastian Rogers, and we'd still cover it if there was something new that came out. But the reason why I really, really, really just told him straight up, I'm not going to sit in if you want to do Sebastian Rogers content, because I'm to a point where I'm so sick and tired of it. We've lost the plot completely. This poor 15-year-old boy is out here missing still, and we have these people bickering back and forth with each other, and the whole plot is just like the cheese has slipped off its cracker. Like, we've completely lost our ever loving minds, and I'm to blame because I was sitting there watching it, you know? So I'm like in there just, you know, listening. My favorite part was when the officer is like, oh, is this like the Karen Reed case? And I'm like, oh, dear Lord, no, it's nothing like that. But you know, when you get a bunch of people together, they're all interested in the same topic. They're all into the same types of things. We all want to talk about things. We all want to, you know, give our opinion, what we think is happening. And ultimately, it's not always what is actually happening. So it's like, I don't ever want to feel like I'm intervening in anything. I don't want to feel like I'm interfering in investigations or like not helping. My whole point and my whole purpose in being a part of a true crime channel is that I want to help. And a lot of people will be like, no, that's not why they do that. They just want money, blah, blah, blah. Whenever you take time into doing something, you should be compensated for it. But that is not the sole purpose. Like for Dolly Vision, he could literally go out and do stand-up comedy. He could do freaking roasts every day, pick a different person to roast every day. And I guarantee you there would be millions of people listening to it because he's fucking hilarious. But for me, I'm like talking of myself mainly, but I put him into it because, you know, I always do. But it's like people think what they know what our intentions are. And for me, I'm like, I literally was a volunteer EMT. COVID started and I couldn't. There's so many different things now since back in the day when I was on an ambulance every day. I never had to wear a mask in my life until that scenario. So it's like, something went way wrong there, but I still have that whole, like, I really truly want to make a difference in the world mentality. I just hate thinking that, well, what if what I'm doing is not making things better? What if I'm making something worse? And it's like, I just can't, I don't know. I'm all over the place. Hi, Cindy Lou. Hey.
You so all over the place. I can't even follow my notes, but we gonna hang in there until we get to the good part.
I'm ranting on about at this point either. Usually I write out notes so that I don't go ranting, and I usually turn my camera on so I'm not just like a talking avatar. But for some reason my front camera is not working today, and I think I missed a couple of different shots. I don't like Clue's foul mouth, but BHB crossed the line with me when JLR. Yeah, I don't. I don't really particularly watch either of them. I don't really know them, so I can't say I don't like them, but I dislike both of their behaviors at times. You know, they can probably say the same thing about me. I like you, Dolly, but I feel you guys ask for way too much. The booth at CrimeCon. You know what, Eric? The booth at CrimeCon literally.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again. Nobody on YouTube even mentioned the booth. And here you go, girl. Here you go. And now PJ is going to explain to us while we was questioning the booth. Okay. Here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna explain it one time for people
Yeah.
because
Explain.
it's crazy to me. What happened was, first of all, the Go Fund Me website, it's not GoFundMe, it was a different site where you collect for a fund, basically stated, hey, if you want to help us get to CrimeCon, blah blah blah. So we ended up collecting, I believe, 35 something. I don't know the exact amount. I'm terrible at numbers, I'm terrible at names.
Okay, pause. The reason, now I'm going to explain to you, PJ, why people was questioning it. The reason people were questioning you and him raising money for a booth to CrimeCon is because it appears that y'all applied for a booth at CrimeCon. Y'all got denied a booth and an application because of his previous actions on the internet. And knowing, because it appears like, knowing you were already denied, you in turn kept raising money for a booth you already knew you didn't have, right? And instead of stating that, he doubled down, hey, we got a booth, we're getting a booth. Hey, help us with the booth, right? That's why people were questioning it. When you ask people to help you or to give money to you, right, to fund you for something that you want to do, that it's not like the subscribers asked you to go to CrimeCon, you wanted to go. And I'm sorry, I'm regular. I'm just like, why would I want to go somewhere where I knew me alone couldn't afford it, right? And so you asked for funds, and then once people found out that y'all were denied the booth, they were wondering at what point did you know you were denied? Because let's be honest, Dolly Vision Jimmy ain't no choir boy, okay? He's not no. He's got a little. I don't know what it is, PJ, about you that you can't accept the fact that you dating a scammer, girl. It's okay, girl. These girls, Carisha and JT and Sexy Red, all these little ghetto girls, they love scamming niggas, okay? But you over here just, oh my God, I just don't want people to think that I would ever. Girl, it's okay, girl. Just it is okay, girl. Now, I'm gonna tell you what you should have done with you're supposed to hustle smarter, not harder. Okay. Now, y'all should have known with the antics in Savannah, Georgia, and with all the haters that he have, right? It's really like a handful of them, but whatever. The people that don't like him or whatever, or make it hard for him, right? You knew that was going to be a thing, no matter what you do with anything, right? So why didn't you just apply for the CrimeCon booth under PJ Vision instead of Dolly Vision? And girl, this was before you even changed your YouTube name to PJ Vision. You could have applied as PJ Vision to CrimeCon, they wouldn't have even have known. They wouldn't have even have put two and two together. You would have had your booth and everything. And you could have been like, Dolly Vision is a featured guest at my booth. Oops, you didn't know? Girl, you supposed to hustle smarter, not harder. See, y'all not thinking. If y'all trying to hustle, y'all need to think like a hustler. Don't hustle and then try to act like, oh, we would never. Girl, everybody know that he got a little, he got a little scam of spirit, girl. He got a little greedy spirit. It's okay. People would really lay off of you and not critique you so hard if you wouldn't act like, how could you think that of me? I'm PJ. Like, how could you? Ivana would never. Girl, stop. You ain't got no problem with that scammer when he hitting it from the back, do you? All right then. So let's not act like you don't love it. You love it, girl. And gonna come up here and complain about people critiquing where their money go. If you don't go sit down somewhere, go on, girl.
But basically, what had happened is once we had collected a set amount, which was the original 17 or 12, I think it's 1,200 for the booth. He posted that we had gotten our booth. Thank you, everybody. We got enough to get our booth, basically. And then the fun continued. So when he posted that, I had submitted the purchase for the booth. It said on the application that they had up to 6 weeks to approve or deny, and they could deny for whatever reason. Well, they literally waited, and it was after 6 weeks, and I had started to contact them incessantly. I was actually freaking out because I'm thinking, like, we're planning to go to this event. We're gathering all these supplies, making banners, making signs. There was an actual sign that was to hang on the side of the truck, and we just were gathering different things as if we were going to have a booth for the event.
Attention retirees. If
I'm just surprised I wasn't even gonna listen to her live for real, but I'm surprised she's still talking about this.
8 weeks once we had, submitted the application and the payment.
Now I will say, PJ, you are not about that life. You are not about that scammer life. You are not about that greedy life. You are not about the hustle. And you just don't have the backbone it take or the gumption or the cojones to just be like, ignore the naysayers. Like, if you're gonna be a hustler, be a hustler. If you're gonna be a hustler and be a scary ass, then don't hustle. It's really, you don't see him up on here re-explaining no boost, do you? No, because he have a hustle, and after the hustle is successful, he keep on moving to the next hustle. That's a hustler. You don't stop and address the people who don't like the hustle. Where they do that at?
We were told that we were not accepted due to
Hey, y'all.
controversial content. I don't know the exact wording, but basically what had been happening is that haters of the channel and people that dislike the channel basically were tagging CrimeCon on Twitter, stating that they were not great if they were to accept Dolly Vision in as a host.
I didn't even know they was doing. Did I do that? I don't think I did that. Did I do that? I don't think I did that. I don't know. Go back and look. I'll just be on Twitter, just acting the fool. I really don't know. If I did, my bad. I was just going along, with the, I was just running with the masses. Okay. Sometimes, I ain't always a leader. I'm a follower. So I'll say it. Ain't no shame in my game. But I don't think you did. I don't think I did either. But I can't believe she is still. You know what this tell me too, P? You know what this tell me? This also tell me that you and him been discussing this. This has been a topic in the house. Girl, girl, let me find out. See, you be letting. See, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a real ass bitch. I don't know, but this is telling me that y'all be doing a lot of talking. But we're gonna get to it. She said a whole lot. Well, there's more. There's more.
for having an exhibit at CrimeCon, and therefore they were denying our, application. I eventually got the money back for that, and that was that. Well, ultimately, we asked our supporters and the people that helped donate for that event if they wanted, requests or refunds, and we didn't really have anyone within our close-knit group of people that were upset over the booth. It was mainly people that didn't help contribute and people that were just bitching to bitch. But honestly, I never intended to come out here and ask anybody for anything. I'm sorry that you feel that was done, and I'm sorry that you feel like we're bums, but it is what it is. Life goes on, stuff happens. You
Girl, I think I wrote a note on that. Hold that. Hustle smarter. Applying for a booth. We talked about that. Somewhere on here, I had wrote something about because she was like bums. I was like, what? Girl, nobody thinks you're a bum, girl. I don't understand why you would think that. Nobody thinks you're a bum. Nobody ever thought he was a bum. Nobody thought you was a bum. They just know he greedy, girl. He like that moolah, that money. He all about the Benjamins, baby. But he ain't Diddy. That's all. That's it. That's all.
always have. Sandy Lou, you're freaking hilarious. I love you, girl. You're awesome. You always have a free will. That's the thing. Is like I hate when people try to school other people on what they give money to. Like recently, there was an issue with them blip boards, and I've actually seen videos of them that are actually up and running. So I'm like, you guys are bitching about people collecting money for blip boards for this missing child. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers is still missing. We still need stuff out there showing his face. We need people doing videos on him so that people still know that he's missing. They know to talk about it. They know to share his face. And it's like, people just, I don't know, I hate that with a passion. Did you see Seth called J4J and anyone who subscribed to her Nazi? I was highly offended. Wow, no, I didn't. That's okay, that's weird.
I don't hate nothing with a passion. I just had to say that. That's my only comment on that. How can you put hate and passion in this? I mean, I've heard people say that before, but it just sounds so, I don't know what the word is. I'm listening, but it's possible I might not be on the chat much because I'm getting sleepy. Oh, you're good, girl. It'll be here. I ain't gonna delete it or nothing. It'll be here.
Who's Seth Rogers? Seth Rogers is Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers' biological father. Oh, I thought you were being serious. I was like, Heaven, I know you've been here. I know you know who we're talking about. Yes, give send go. Sorry. I have no idea what's going on, but I love me some PJ. Thank you, Chopper Lily. You've been around for a long ass time, girl. No camera, more sad. Dude, I am rocking the hell out of my Louis Vuitton sunglasses.
When a crisis hits, what's the
Girl, I feel like God didn't turn that camera on because he wants you to stop being materialistic, girl. God. Everything gotta have a name brand, girl. What is that? What's that about?
I still had a great time watching. Well, Heaven, I was so upset when the freaking streams wouldn't connect. Like, we had gotten a hotspot so that we could be able to stream, like, inside the building and a couple different places to show you guys, like, the area. And it's like, both of our phones just instantly would not work to save our life. If you watch some of the streams from us at CrimeCon, it was like we were robotic and it looked like we were freaking going through a maze. Like, I would have hated to have watched that if I was, like, on something. You know what I mean? Vote is PJ wearing shades. Yes, dude. I don't understand why my camera suddenly doesn't work. Hope it goes well, Jimmy. Yeah, he's got a doctor's appointment for his heart. I wanted to go, but I'm at work, and so yeah, that didn't work out. Hopefully he asked all the right questions and everything is perfect because we've been doing a lot of stuff to change up his whole life, and I'm so proud of him because he stopped drinking soda completely. Like, I'll be sitting there next to him and I'm like, hey, this soda right here, I kind of feel bad about it, but I'm like, I mean, what can I do? And he's like, perfectly fine. He's like, I'm used to drinking my water, so I'll drink the water. I'm like, well, damn. And now I was the one that didn't even drink soda before him because I was on this big kick of health, whatever. But he's now the one that's not drinking soda. And I'm like, oh my God, I have to have my soda. It's like, Jesus, I need to figure out how to now kick soda myself. Yeah, you guys didn't know what's going to happen, right? Well, that's exactly it. We didn't know what was going on, but just the way, that's another reason why I'm like, venting. People take certain things and they literally read the words. What he had posted was, our Gibson Go, it
She's
had
still
something that
talking about
to buy the booth, like
Crama.
1,200 something. And so he posted, hey guys, we got the booth, which means we paid for the booth so that we could have the booth, right?
No. Mm-mm. He said we got the booth, girl. Stop it. Stop. You're trying to be cleanup crew, girl. No. Mm-mm. He said what he said, girl. It's okay. Sometimes he lie, girl. It's like, what is this? What is this need to appear to be sinless? Like, whatever happened to we all have sin. Those without sin cast the first stone. Look, subscribers, people on the replay, people in the live chat. Look, Sierra lie. I lie. I lie sometimes. Okay, there you go. I lie. Okay, so now if y'all catch me in a lie, just know I told you. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like I don't lie or I don't know what a hustle is. What is this? What is this complex? This thing where I that's just so weird. No other person on the internet act like it. They act like they're not human, girl.
Well, so once it was denied 8 weeks later, of course, we didn't solidify the booth. Like, we didn't friggin' have it in writing with the seal of approval from the president that we got the booth. But yes, technically,
No, girl, no, you got denied. So you wasn't gonna have a seal of approval from anything. If you would have got accepted, if they would have accepted Dolly Vision to have a booth at CrimeCon, then they would have sent you a letter saying, congratulations, we have secured your booth at CrimeCon. They would have gave you a map of your booth will be located right here, and you'll be facing, and they'll show you where everybody else is at. And you should have this time slot to do your whatever. I don't know how the CrimeCon work, but girl, you got denied. It's okay. You got denied and you kept trying to run with the hustle, and now you're trying to clean up the hustle because you feel guilty that your boyfriend hustled all these people out of some cash. That's what it is. That's the tea. That's the tea right there. Girl.
If you listen or you read the words on the page, we got the booth means we paid to have the booth. You know what I mean? It's like, and
no,
that
girl, that's not what I mean. He knew what he was writing when he wrote it. When he was sitting there typing, we got the booth, he knew how people was going to take that and that people were going to give more to make sure y'all were good because people care about y'all. He was playing on people's heartstrings and you trying to clean it up. That's what that is.
That are just insistent and already so set on hating and not being fans. They're just like, that's what you said. You said you got the booth. That means that you got a booth and now you lied because now you don't have a booth. I'm like, no.
Girl, it's kind of a lie, girl. It's okay. Just admit it, girl. You're not helping your case at all. And you're not helping your case by bringing it up again because with all this Diddy shit, we didn't forgot all about CrimeCon, girl. Nobody was even thinking about that, girl. She's so silly.
We submitted an application, and therefore, I didn't expect it to freaking come back and they refund the money and deny it. And hell, that a little bit of extra money was so helpful to me because I actually took that whole week off of work, and I didn't have vacation. I actually had used my vacation already, so I didn't have vacation time. And so when we
now we're okay. This is where see, if you let a woman talk long enough, you'll get to the problem of the situation. Okay, now we're here. You are mad that you had to take off work and miss a whole week's pay. And you had to settle for that measly money for the booth that they refunded. Oh, okay. That's the argument in the house. Okay, so every time y'all get into it, you like, yeah, and that's why I had to take a whole week off work for you. Da 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 da. And then he's like, are you talking? You still talking? You still mad about that booth? But you had a good time though. Okay. See, you telling on yourself, girl. You telling on yourself.
You know, the people who have donated, and they none of them seem to have had a problem. It was like, well, thank God, because now I don't really have to worry about that money that I lost while I was there all week missing work.
See,
You know what I mean?
you worry about the money that you lost. The money that you lost, not the money that the people lost because they care about both of y'all and they wanted y'all to have a good time. Not about their money that they lost to your boyfriend's hustle, right? But the money you lost that you took out of yours from you working. Got it. Girl, quiet as it's kept, I never would have came out of my purse, my pocket for no crime con. I don't care if I was dating Mr. Beast, bitch. I wouldn't have reached in my purse to pay your way, your homeboy's way, and sometimes your cousin's way. I would have never. Well, we got emergency weather alert. It just popped up too. I was like, who is calling me? But yeah, girl. Okay, now this is making sense. Go ahead, girl.
If you don't, and wait, who's our RIP? I'm trying to keep up with chat while I rant. This is exactly why I.
Girl, he RIP'd your dignity, girl. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. I ain't gonna. Go ahead.
You to go to CrimeCon. I love that. See, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Hatters. I appreciate that. I don't ever want anybody to feel like I'm like intentionally doing anything out of harm. I hate that, and neither is.
People don't think you're doing anything intentionally, but they do think that you know that your boyfriend is doing a hustle intentionally and you trying to act dumb privy to the fact. That's what that is. You trying to act like, oh, I didn't do nothing intentionally. No, he did. And you know he did. But girl, Pia.
The guy I'm dating, like, literally just, man, that guy's a joke. I will still mention Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, the 15-year-old missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, but I will not entertain that, because I'll be damned if I'm entertaining somebody on parole. Hey, Oopsie D, I see you. There's a lot of comments, and I'm just trying to kind of like get through what I want to say and not be too all over the place, which I'm usually all over the place anyway. I can send you a screenshot of it if you want. No, it's okay. Well, I mean, if you want, that's fine. Did you have him write down the questions? No, I didn't, because
low key, high key. PJ's phone is probably jam packed with screenshots, baby. That phone busting at the seam with some screenshots. Girl, you better back it up on Google or something, or just say F it and not care no more. I ain't using up all my phone space. I gotta be too creative. Shit. I might have lost some screenshots from our conversation. Do I care? No. Because it's in the video. Y'all can go back and find it. Shit, me. But you is a screenshot mafia queen. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'll give you that one.
Last night, he decided he was going to go live 15 times and freaking just do whatever. So I'm just crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. I'm sure everything will be fine. But I had been writing down his blood pressure every day and the signs, symptoms, the questions, and whatever. But he's going to do what he's going to do. That's why I love the guy. So
pause. She said, and I quote, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, and that's why I love him. Girl, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? You don't sound sure, girl. Are you sure you love him? Because he's gonna do what he's gonna do. Are you sure? Are you sure? Girl, you don't sound too confident that you like that about him. You don't sound too confident that you don't like that he don't always listen to you. You don't sound like you too confident about that. Girl, tell on yourself.
Turtle Gang, I love you. Short legs gifted a membership. Thank you, short legs. You guys are the best. Why did I feel like I had something I had to tell you, short legs? Oh dear.
Are you done with clicking?
She said, oh dear. Oh gosh golly. Oh gosh golly my.
Tell you about something. I don't even remember what it was about though. I was actually happier that you could mingle and film. Yeah, me too, because if we had gotten, and see, this is what I wanted to say about CrimeCon still, the CrimeCon coming up in not this September, but 2025 September, it's in Colorado. I don't even think we're gonna even look in the direction of having a booth or exhibit because those
Girl, you probably applied for another booth and got denied again, girl. Stop. Girl. I think he said that in one live that he said that, okay, so we got denied this year, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna apply for another booth next year, and when we get it, yeah, nice work, but I remember. He probably deleted that live though, but I remember a little something now, girl.
people that had those, they didn't seem like they had any freedom to go anywhere. Like they literally seemed like they had to sit at the booth. And we were actually able to get the little goodie bags that we made and kind of handed them out to whoever we wanted to hand them out to. We were able to roam the entire place the whole time. We were able to just do what we wanted while we somewhat had the ability as an exhibit person would have, in my opinion. So I don't think that we're going to attempt to do an exhibit or a booth. They probably say we were not qualified for their listing.
Don't y'all love it how she gotta convince herself in her own head that her boyfriend is a air quote good person? Like if you gotta convince yourself that your own boyfriend is a good person, you knew that before you got in this situation. It sounds like a very stressful situation for you, dealing with his haters and the things y'all do and the things y'all say and people critiquing it. Sounds like it is very stressful for you, and it don't sound like you're having a healthy response because he really don't care, girl. Like he just don't care what anybody say, good, bad, haters, not haters, subscribers, lovers, members. He don't care what nobody say. He gonna do what he want to do. And shit. Same go for me. So yikes. Right?
Anyway, but not everybody's for everybody. That's what I mean though. Also, it's like everybody doesn't have to be the same. Everybody doesn't have to agree on everything. Melissa, member for 10 months. Girl, thank you so much. You're a pleaser, fuck. Yeah, you're right. I'm definitely a people pleaser. But at the same time, I'm actually very stern when it comes to my boundaries. Like I will be a people pleaser to a certain extent. And then when I get to a set level, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's enough. No more. And then I love the shit out of you until you get to a point with me where I'm like, okay, you're dead to me. So it's like too extreme.
Pause for the cause. All right. She said, and I quote, I basically love the shit out of you until you're dead to me. That's what I just quoted what she just said. I basically love the shit out of you until you're dead to me. Well, Jimmy, it sounds like she's bored, baby. That's what it sounds like. She tired of your shit. That's what it sounds like. She tired of your shit. She tired of dealing with your shit. She tired of putting out fires in relation to your shit. all kinds of shit. Very much so. Very much so. Cause she telling us all the tea, girl. I know you from Croatia, right? You Croatian, okay? And I know the culture. We might have a culture difference here, okay? I'm 41% Nigerian, so it might be a culture difference. But here in America, right? We don't self snitch. You self snitching this whole life. It shouldn't be PJ Rants. It should be PJ self snitches on herself and talks about true crime. That's what you should have titled it. I'm just saying.
I'm either 100% all in or 100% all out, if that makes sense.
Pause, pause, pause. I wrote a note. She said, and I quote, I'm either 100% all in or I'm 100% all out, if that makes sense. No, it don't. It don't. It really don't. Because I can think back when I was in a long-term relationship, right? And my last relationship was 10 years. And some days I was 50%. Some days I was 100%. Some days, shit, I was 10%. Some days I was 3%, bitch. It ain't never 100% in or 100% out. Like, damn, you hot and cold, boy. No wonder he do what you say, because if he don't, you out. You if everything ain't to your liking, you is out the door, baby. And all by yourself. Damn, Jimmy. You can pick them, can't you? Let's keep going.
Love you, Margaret. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Jax, you're late. I'm docking your pay. 15 times. Yeah, 15 times, right? I was in my own concert. Thank you, moms.
Oh boy.
Posting my links and my stuff. I appreciate you guys. Listen, if you guys would have got the booth, they still would have hated on you guys. So take the memories. And I truly I had the best time. And I'm so mad my camera all of a sudden doesn't work. Maybe hold on. Let me see if I can look at settings. Because I'm wearing the Louis Vuittons.
She wants her camera to work so bad. I'm so grateful. My camera worked, child. But I'm so grateful I can get on here and I ain't got to put on no lace front. I'm sitting, let me tell you what I got on. All right? Let me tell you what I got on. Because, you know, might be some men listening. Let me tell you what I got on, girl. Let me tell you. Okay. I got some black leggings, no draws. No draws. Black leggings, okay? I got on an old 5 t-shirt that got holes in it. My face oily because I haven't done my nighttime skin routine because I just jumped on here out of creativity because y'all hadn't heard from me in a while, and I just wanted to hang out with you guys because I miss you. I know it hasn't been that long, but I can't. I'm addicted to y'all. Okay. Okay, is that okay? Can I say that? Are we at that point in our relationship that I can say I'm addicted to my subscribers, my moderators, my chatters, my followers? Can I say that? I love you. Oh my God. So, and I got on my bonnet and my hair nappy and I haven't combed it under my bonnet. So that's the tea, girl. That's why I'm not on camera. But keep going. We're listening.
Back dual wide camera, back ultra wide camera, back camera, front camera. Yeah, it's just not working. For some reason, my camera is just not working. I totally hate when people do live streams and they're just an avatar. It feels like you're talking to the void, but it's just not working.
Girl, I'm fucking the shit out of the void right now. Me and the void are in a situationship. Me and the void have an entanglement, bitch. So you're gonna love this live. I'm all up in the void. Shit. You go low enough, it starts to look like a void. Let me stop being nasty.
I hate it. Haters will always hate. You're right. And see, that's another thing. People that hate people, like, they don't realize they're actually harming themselves. Like, when you're that hateful and you hold that hatred for such a long time, you're basically...
How old is this girl?
Who is hating her? Who is she? Girl. All you have to do is type in the chat, girl. Girl, leave a comment or something. Let me know. Do you think I hate you, girl? I don't hate you, girl. That would take too much of my time. I just feel like y'all are easy to talk about. That's all. I feel like y'all are easy to talk about because, I have some personal insight with your man. I have a personal experience. I know him biblically. So, I feel like my commentary is much needed and appreciated on these streets. Wait, do I have it muted?
That are associated with that night company. I can never find an actual website for them. And I legit took a private investigator course to where I got certified in private investigating and still can't really find a legitimate website for that company that he's created. And that's a little concerning because, but I did find about 1 billion freaking current lawsuits, litigations that he's involved in and that night company is involved in. So
she's talking about that dude who got into the Sebastian Rogers case that started speaking for Nick the Hat. But I forgot his name. Is she talking about Hung? I don't know what she's talking about. The getting closer to God definitely helps with the worry. Yes. The Lord said, worry not, for I am the Lord, right? Ain't that the verse? Don't make me pull another tab up. I'll find the verse. Because he said, worry not. I know that much. I don't know what chapter, what book, or what number, verse, or nothing like that. But because I'm not a pastor, okay? Don't come to me for Christian spiritual guidance. That's not my forte, okay? I deal in the occult, esoteric, okay? So now I've studied Christianity, of course. So you got to start with what you know. You got to start with where you start from. Okay. So I do know a lot, but see, I'm more esoteric. So like when I say I've studied Christianity, I study different translations of the Bible. Ooh, that's way off topic, but let's continue.
That's that. Apparently he likes to sue people for funsies, and I'm not really with that. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I was thinking about the Colorado. I don't know if I'd be able to breathe. See, somebody said that about the elevation in Colorado, and it started freaking me out. I have anxiety a little bit. So yeah, that freaked me out a little bit. We all know everything, money and everything. So
yep. In church they used to say, take your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. Hallelujah. I almost shouted.
so expensive. Usually people will donate out of their heart. You guys were there sharing your time. Yeah, I just, it's like I understand the people that have a question and the people that were saying, oh, well, you were supposed to have a booth and you don't have a booth. I get that completely.
Girl,
my responsibility to kind of share a little bit of what happened. Share a little bit of.
Girl, what happened, girl? This was a day ago. Okay, what's today? Today's Thursday. This was like what, Wednesday, Tuesday? So Monday, y'all had an argument about the booth. And you were like, babe, I don't think you handled it the way you should have. He was like, but we got the money though, didn't we? And then you was like, but everybody looking at me like I'm a liar and people are coming to me asking questions. Do they still feel, they still talk about it and they joke about it and they be throwing shade sometimes. Girl, why do you care? It's amazing to me, a woman that has everything, right? Everything. Like you I can see the blessings all over people sometimes. I guess that's the whole, everybody like that though. Everybody can see everybody else's blessings, but nobody can see their own. I'm not like that. I see my blessings. My son downstairs, hold up, let's see what he's doing. Field trip. Let's see what he's doing. Let's stretch our legs a little bit. Zion, you good? Okay, cool. See, he good. You good? Yeah. See, I know my blessing. My blessing in the living room, downstairs. Hey, hallelujah. Okay. Cece living nice. Okay. All right.
Of it.
We
But
almost done.
once that got shared, like you guys are saying, it's like that excuse wasn't good enough because it was an excuse in their opinion, and it was not what actually happened. Or like we had never paid for food and we just ended up in circles. And it's just like
no, baby, no. No, it wasn't because we thought it was an excuse. It was because we know he a hustler. And we know he lied. And we know he greedy and he like the monies. I like to learn about all different religions. I'm Baptist as Catholic, but I've got closer to God by worshiping as a non-denominational Christian. Ooh, see. Snap fingers. Ooh, see. Yeah, I've been to some non-denominational churches in my day. They real welcoming and nice. I like those too. I like non-denominational. I like good old Baptist, you know. My home church is Baptist, so of course I like Baptist. I like them holy rollers. I like the Pentecostal. Catholic, you know, it's alright. It's just Catholic seems so much like, I don't want nobody to take offense to this. This is just how I see it. But the Catholics seem kind of occult to me. You know, it just how you know, hoodoo, voodoo, and Wiccan magical practitioners perform rituals. The Catholic church service seems like a big ritual to me. I might be going to hell for saying that, but it's cool. I know a lot of people there. All right.
you're right. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. And no, nobody refunded money because the event of us going to CrimeCon was what was requested to be funded. Basically, we asked for you guys' help to help get us to CrimeCon. The stuff included within that request was a booth, travel fees, freaking gas, food, whatever. And so therefore, there was nothing within.
Yeah, and y'all could have said that. I mean, y'all might have said it once or twice, or y'all might have assumed that grown adults know that it's going to cost money, food, and gas to get to A to B. But this is my thing. If you can't pay for it, if you can't get there, right? Like, if you can't afford to drive there, to have the gas to go there, and money for food to eat, then baby, guess what? You can't afford to go. And if you gotta reach in other people's pocket to fund what you want to do, people are gonna question and criticize how you go about that, and if you're telling the truth along the way. That's just how it goes, because you couldn't afford it if it wasn't for them subscribers, them followers, right? So you can't act high and mighty and highfalutin when you couldn't afford to go anyway. Now, if you could have afforded to go all by your lonesome, right? Gas, hotel, food, all that, then okay, you could talk like that. But since you're asking people to fund where you want to go, it's not a need. It's not a necessity. You didn't have to go. You wanted to go. So people are going to criticize how you go about it because it's their money. and they have every right to ask questions. And you can't get mad if people are asking questions, even if them questions come 6 weeks, 6 months, 3 months down the line. You can't question it. You asked for the help to get there. This is common sense. But okay, cleanup crew, let's keep playing.
In that agreement on the GoFundMe site that stated we are collecting money to have an exhibit at the event, period. That's not, but we did ask the group, hey, do you guys, if you want.
And then on top of that, you can, if I pay for something, I didn't give them no money, but if I pay for something, I expect a receipt. Y'all got real nervous when people that paid and people that helped out started questioning and asking for receipts. You got nervous about it. If you're going to hustle, make it a hustle where there's no receipts. Girl, don't you listen to rap music? T.I. Harris. He said no paper trail. Girl, you could have hustled, lied to the people, and told them that y'all just wanted to go to Tennessee. And then y'all could have just ended up at CrimeCon. Y'all took the hustle way too far. You was trying to hide the hustle, but then told the hustle. You see what I'm saying? Like, you were doing too much. You're supposed to hustle smarter, not harder. Let's keep going.
Please contact us. We would happily give a refund, and nobody contacted us. So there's that. It's been a long enough time for
they shouldn't have
over that
attacked you for that.
But hey, I get it. I understand the questions. It is what it is. And you wander around the little cart full of your goodie bag to hand out. Yes, that's actually what I did. I had a big giant purse, and I literally had little there were little goodie bags. It literally had one little sample soap. It had a little turtle in it, and it had a little card basically telling you, hey, we love you. You're one of us. Turtle fam, whatever. Well, we love you too, Granny. I hope you're feeling better. He's so.
She's getting the tone of her voice and her clavicles in her throats are getting really tight. I don't know if y'all picking up on that sound wise, but she is so agitated that y'all keep asking her questions. Like she is getting tight over this CrimeCon booth that y'all keep questioning her about that y'all paid for. Make that make sense, girl.
Quick on his feet with the comebacks makes me laugh. I know he's definitely witty. Let's see. I hate when other people tell me where I can spend my money. Yes, hatters. That's another thing. It's like I get pointing out when something's funky, like if it's actually just like an issue that's like a moral issue possibly. But I most of the time don't really mention money because I'm like, as an adult myself, I'm like, if I choose to give you something that you're collecting for, or just out of the goodness of my heart, if I choose to send you a cash app or just give out money for whatever reason, I'm not really expecting to check in on you like a week later to make sure that you went and bought toothpaste and toilet paper because that's
girl. Nobody. Girl, nobody's checking to see if you bought toothpaste and toilet paper. That's not the point. And people are giving it out of the kindness of their heart. But when people give out of the kindness of their heart, you should have the kindness in your heart to be transparent. I'm sorry, are we in the true crime community? We're supposed to have transparency. Y'all heard that on the streets, right? Okay, I just thought I was crazy for a second. I could have swore being transparent was a thing to do. Because best believe, if y'all fund me to go anywhere, which, baby, I ain't never gonna ask y'all, okay? If y'all show me love, y'all show me love, and thank you very much. But I'm not the type of person to come out and ask total strangers or people on the internet to fund what I want to do. Bitch, if I got money to go to the Grammys and I want to go to the Grammys, then I'm going to go to the Grammys. You see how that works? I'm going to make my dreams come true. I'm not gonna depend on someone else to fund my dreams because they're my dreams. You know why? Because now you're in a sticky situation, girl. This is how the tape plays out, okay? Hold on, I'm explaining something to you. 1 second. My throat dry. No, I'm make sure it come out clear. Girl, when I'm gonna let her keep talking.
Exactly what you said you needed at that time. It's just once I give something, I expect the person just to, you know, do what they need to with it and be an adult like I am. I don't know, but there are other times where it seems as though, you know, certain things are being done to collect for, and it's weird. But even then, I really try hard not to comment on it because I'm like, well, if these people want to give to that, then so be it. Like, I'm not giving to it. I don't know. I don't know.
That's the thing. You even question other people's funding for other things, but when people are questioning you and your boyfriend and what y'all need funding for, it's a problem. It both can't be a thing, girl. It can't. This, girl, this is hypocrisy on a whole nother level, girl. On a whole nother level. This is wild.
Mods read through what they're deleting. Good read, totally. Oh, we got deleted stuff. Love you guys. You guys are the bestest. Yeah, see, Tina, this is what I was actually talking about kind of earlier. Everybody here wants the word out that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, the 15-year-old boy missing from Hendersonville, Tennessee, is still missing. I'm not in her house. I'm not looking at her screen. I'm not adding up what it costs to be what, this, that, and this. I personally would not go out of my way to start a flip board.
And you know, a part of it too is you have to have a good track record with people. You have to develop trust with your audience, and a lot of people that have accumulated in the Dolly Vision audience and community, right, in Turtle Gang, come from not from him being of good character. It came from Quentin Simon from Savannah, Georgia, is where it came from. Him being involved in Crama and going back and forth with Queen Bee and Savage. That is where his following comes from him acting a plum fool. So when people question where they're giving their good-hearted money to, it's because they know sometimes he's full of shit. And they want to make sure he would never hustle them. Well, I know Jimmy full of shit sometimes, but let me make sure he ain't hustling me. You dig? I don't know why that's so hard for her to understand. Like, it's like in her mind, she's dating her version of Jimmy. But the actual version of Jimmy is something totally different. And she can't get them two to meet to save her life. She just trying to squeeze them two together. So, and she trying to be okay with both of them, but she's not. Because if she was okay with who he really is, she wouldn't give a damn if who he was hustling. She would come up here, yup, my man a scammer, and he a hustler, and we had to do what we had to do. Lolo ain't had no food. We had to make sure she had food to go all the way to CrownCon. Girl, people care about you more than you realize. And if you were honest, there would be nothing to criticize. But the fact you got to play cleanup crew, you showing your ass.
And so therefore, I would expect to have additional costs to something if I'm paying somebody else to do it for me. But at the same time, I get people that are questioning this. If you really are questioning something like this, I would simply try to do it yourself, or try to gather a few people that you trust that would do it, because you're never going to get away from this, because it's like people.
You can skip this video.
Girl, I could have done all this shit with my eyes closed. You ain't gotta tell me to try nothing. Okay, bet. I will. Bet. Bet. How much you wanna bet, Pete? I'll try. Let me try. Coach, put me in, coach. Coach, put me in. I'll try. Shit. I bet you I can tell the people the truth and they still love me. You scared they ain't gonna love you if you tell the truth. That's crazy to me.
Somewhat tipped. Is it a tip? Did they get an extra tip just to be collecting the money to do the blips? I've seen videos of the blips that are actually active, and therefore, to me, in my mind, Sebastian Wade Drain Rogers is still missing. He's still being shown in the public on these blips, and therefore, I appreciate what's being done. Oh yeah, I've actually heard about that, and one of the big true crime.
I don't know why people got problems with the blip boards or question the blip boards because it seemed like, Illuminati out here searching and doing the blip boards and keeping in contact with the mama and everything. And it seemed like she doing a really good job. I love honest people too. And I mean, Jimmy honest, he just don't care how y'all see it. He'll tell you straight to your face, look, I'm about to tell y'all some bullshit and I'm gonna need some y'all to run me my money. And then y'all run that money and then people will catch the hustle and then he won't care that y'all caught the hustle. He'll just go on to the next hustle right under your nose. That's kind of pimp though. That's kind of pimp. That's kind of pimp. That's some old school pimp-ish right now. That's crazy. But she don't like people to think, bad of her. Girl, are you sure you know who you dating?
Primers that a lot of people like is also a part of that night. So there's that. Why do you even care what YouTubers say? Because I'm human, and it's human nature to somewhat care about what others think or say about you. But I mean, I don't care. Like, it's not ruining my day. I'm not sitting here crying over something someone said, even though I have.
Yeah, it is human, and it is ruining your day because you took the time to schedule a live, title it. You knew my black ass was coming up here, girl, to talk to you, girl, to review you, girl, to commentate, as they say, girl. So you was that mad, girl. Why do people be mad and they be acting like they not mad? They be bothered but acting like they not bothered. They be having a hard time and child, look, if I was still in that funky relationship that I was in for 10 years, if I was mad at him right now, I would tell y'all. I'd be like, this motherfucker getting on my nerve. Y'all would hear me cussing. Y'all would have heard everything. And I would have kept on moving with the show. Oh well, go sleep on the couch. I would have been like, go sleep on the couch then. I would have been never. I don't even care. I'm sorry. Maybe I take, more of a Dolly Vision perspective because I just don't care.
Before, but I have such issues with the dog. I don't understand what the dog is doing. Does he have dementia? Like, is he not all there? He doesn't know anybody's names. He doesn't, and he's like, my new partner Nick, and I'm like, oh Lord, like, oh my God, I just can't. I don't know. It's like I can't even take him seriously.
I wasn't hear this part. She talking dog.
And so I was watching dog.
But I got a question. I don't be keeping up with the white people tea too much, like in general, like all together, right? So I have a question. When did white people stop liking Dog the Bounty Hunter? I thought y'all loved him. When did this happen? That's some tea, girl. Black people kind of like him now. I didn't hear when he said the N-word or whatever. Whatever he said, I didn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what context or what tone of voice or who he was referring to. I don't know the story. Okay. But I thought y'all liked Dog. The big bad dog. I thought y'all liked him. The bounty hunter. I thought y'all liked him. You know what? I love him and Beth. But rest his soul. R.I.P. Beth. You know, when Beth died, everything went downhill, didn't it? He started saying the N word and started getting into crazy cases and being a hermit in his house and jumping in looking for Brian laundry. When Beth died, he might have lost his mind, girl. You ever thought about that, P? Maybe he going through something like, grief or something, or depression or something, just like you going through something right now on this live that we listening to. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to turn the mirror. Sometimes we all gotta look at ourselves in the mirror. We gotta turn that mirror on ourselves. Okay. I'm just here to help P. Don't nobody show hate to P. We're just here to help her process her thoughts. I'm gonna commentate and just, tell her, just give her some game. She needs a little game, a little swag. She a little dry, a little unseasoned. We just gonna put a little flavor on her. That's all. That's all we doing.
Dog the bounty hunter on her stream, and I'm sitting there like, is this real life? Is this a joke? Like, are we watching a parody right now? And I couldn't get it. Let's see. I have asthma and anxiety. Yeah, but I have anxiety. I just, and so the elevation in Colorado would affect
where did I break down? Pause. Girl, I have a lot of anxiety. I wrote that down. I have a lot of anxiety, girl. I can relate, girl. I have anxiety too, bitch. I have anxiety too. I know how it works, though. You know that this is how, if you don't have anxiety, this is how it feels. You know that feeling now. I used to be, in my day, I used to be a singer, okay? Was trying to be a music producer and a singer. Like, I wanted to be like Timberland, Timberland from VA. So I wanted to be a singer and I wanted to be a music producer and a songwriter, right? And you know that feeling right before you go on stage. Some people can push through that stage fright, right? That feeling right before you go on stage. I remember the way that felt in middle school when I didn't know nothing about smoking weed or cigarettes, and it was just me, myself, and I and my soul, right? And my nerves. Whew. That's what anxiety, that moment right there when you walk out on stage and it is on you. That is anxiety. But it just lasts longer for no reason at all. Nobody's looking at you. Nobody even knows you're not on stage. So I have anxiety and I totally understand that. But you're not helping your anxiety by worrying about some crime booth that was months ago, girl. The hustle is over. Done. Completed. Take the money and go. Run. Ooh, it's really coming down outside, y'all. It is raining. I'll let y'all know if I get, with the Wizard of Oz. I'll let y'all know. But this house pretty big. It looked like a kind of Victorian, kind of like, sort of. So let's keep going.
Asthma, you're saying? That sucks. I don't have asthma, thank God. Wishing y'all would do more on Mom to RN missing. It's gotten weird. I'm mad that I think Dolly accidentally made the video private of us when we were out there, and I only have that one clip of when we were there. But that's like my highest video right now. It's like a small short of one of the conferences. The people there were amazing for this lady, and they're not even her relatives. Mom Tub went missing in Manassas, Virginia, and
I have never done karaoke, I don't think. Now, I've done karaoke at like family reunions or, like with family, yeah, but not like at a bar doing karaoke. Negative. Negative, Batman. Negative. See, the way my anxiety is set up, it takes at least 3 blunts for me to get to that point. And I'm a lightweight. 3 blunts now. I'm night. I'm going to bed. So I don't know how much of this I can listen to, child, but I'm going to try.
Was missing. They reported her missing. Her husband was like, "Oh, I don't know. She hasn't been here. She probably went to go visit so and so over here." And then they realized, well, all of her
I'm
relatives
gonna see if I got any more now.
but he's not being let out on bond. They denied his bond, and he's still missing. It's being alluded to that he dismembered her and put her in different trash bins. Trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Okay, she's talking about true crime. Okay, so that's all I wanted to review, but it seems like PJ is not over the criticism of the CrimeCon booth. Yikes, that was a long time ago. Nobody was thinking about that. Yeah, girl. You should have got that booth under PJ Vision and just shut up about it. But now you done did this live. And I done did this review of your live and gave you the idea, so you can't use that idea. But remember, the goal is to hustle smarter, not harder, folks. If you don't learn nothing else today, learn that. And that's coming from a queen pen. You know that means something in the hustle world, right? In the streets. Are we in the streets now? Whatever. So that's my review on Miss PJ. Lord have mercy. What did y'all think? Do y'all have any advice for Miss PJ if she gonna watch the replay? You know what I'm saying? She might not. I don't know if she got her. I don't even know if she subscribed to me because it don't show me. I'm assuming she is. I'm sure somebody will tell her. But yeah, that's the tea right there. Isn't that crazy? I mean, not you, Pete, but just the way your mind works and the way you think about things and the way it's all. And it's been like 3 years. It's been like 3 years. You should know who you're dating. It's like she don't realize she's dating Dolly. Like, I mean, I know she gotta know. It's probably like all over the house, but still, it's like it just. Wow. I just, maybe it's just a cultural, difference. Maybe that's it. What y'all think? Maybe it's just a cultural difference. I don't think I have any more. How long have I been on here? Like an hour and a half? They need to get closer to God or something, in just my opinion. Well, shoot, everybody need to get closer to God, child. You can't get, the goal is to get closer and closer and closer until you meet him, I guess. I don't know. I mean, there is no limit to how close you can get, And I don't even know if they're religious or not. I'm not sure. But I think I had put something in my watch later playlist. But it does help to have like a higher power, and have some kind of spiritual grounding or baseline. If I wouldn't have grown up in the church, I wouldn't be so sure of myself now. You know what I'm saying? That's where my confidence comes from. Is growing up in the church, and I had a 2-parent household. My parents were married for 26 years. up until my father passed. So, and that was 2005. So, you know, I have a different perspective, and I'm more confident in my place in the world, and I don't really, I don't really worry about what people think, or if people critique me, because I don't think there's nothing really to critique, you know. And the reason I say that is because I feel like I'm a real person. Like, I feel like I'm real in my opinions, and I'm real um in the way I view things, and I don't try to hide nothing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's this air with PJ and Dolly Vision where I feel like they try to hide some stuff. And it's kind of obvious that, at least to me anyway, it's just obvious to me that there are some things about them and their relationship and their life and their lifestyle or whatever that they are trying to hide. And it ain't none of my business what it is. It's just y'all not good at hiding it. It ain't, I don't care what it has to do with or what, but if I can see through it, then I know other people can see through it too. And you can put on the facade of being in a perfect relationship all you want to, but ain't no relationship perfect, girl. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing ain't no relationship, no human, no man, no woman, ain't nothing perfect. Okay. To take it, Christian, we all fall short of the glory of God, right? So I don't know. And I feel like she takes this home with her. Like, I feel like whatever's swimming around in her mind about the YouTube streets and what people are saying and screenshots that she has seen or people have shown her. Well, I know that's the fact because I was her friend at one point. I feel like she has to go home and talk about it and rehash it with him or talk about it with him, and he's in it and he's interested in it, so of course he has his opinion, but when it comes down to it at the end of the day, he don't care. He don't care. He don't do whatever he want to do, whether that's with his channel and the cases he cover online, or if that's with his personal life. Either or. He's never striked me, and I could never picture him following the rules for too long. He's always going to have that rebellious nature about him. And she says she love it, but she don't love the hate and criticism that come with it. But thank God he's not too popular, because if he was a celebrity, you would have millions and millions of haters and critiques, right? If some alternate parallel universe and his band All Has Fallen, reached the hot Billboard 100s and was one of the top metal bands in America, right? And everyone was still, here and everything and living, right? And going on tour and being celebrities, then you would have to deal with millions of people hating you and critiquing you and talking about you. And I think he's the perfect personality type for that scenario because he don't care. I laugh every time because I can literally picture him saying he don't care. Hey, you know how many lives, I don't know about y'all, you know how many lives I done sat through of him roasting Queen Bee or Savage, and he'll make a statement and say what they said, and then he'll say what it was to him or what he want us to think it is, right? And then he'll end it with, y'all did all that, but I don't care. And sometimes, shoot, I was in the middle of something. I was, you know what I'm saying? I was on the phone with the ex-girlfriend, and she be getting hot under the collar and bothered and mad. And like, ooh, he just said he don't care and blah, blah, blah. And then she be like feeling some type of way. And I'll be sitting there just laughing like, he said he don't care. Like, it's funny to me, but I guess it bothers some people. Yeah, the YouTube says she needs to talk to God to guide her with the right way to help her ease that anxiety. Yeah, she seemed like, when I was friends with her, I would go back and like watch old stuff on her channel, and she seemed like she was really religious at one point. Like she was really into scripture and things. Shoot, Dumpling got a whole scripture. Go over there and do Bible study with Dumpling and learn something, girl. What you doing? She got a whole Bible study aficionado over there. I haven't been over to, I think I subscribed to it, but I haven't been over there to catch a Bible study session. Sorry, Dump. Sorry, little Dump Dump. She's so cute. And she's just as cute as she can be. But yeah, I haven't been over. I need to go watch the replays of their little Bible study and stuff. Because it sounded good. I think I might have dipped in one time and just ear hustled and passing through looking for something else to watch. No offense. No shade. I just, out. And then I saw they was getting real deep in it because Dumpling scooted up in the chair and she said, and what do y'all think this scripture means right here? It means that we need to... She was getting real deep into it, and I was like, "Ooh, girl, I am too stoned for this conversation, girl. Next slide." I gotta study the Bible when I'm so well. Lord forgive me, it ain't always been that way, but when I was studying all them translations, girl, I just smoked. God made weed, and God made me to smoke it. So, hey, amen. So, hey, it is what it is. And Jesus turned water into wine. So, when I was doing all that studying, I wasn't even in school. I was just studying to know, just so I can be a snob about it. Just so I can I wasn't in nobody's class or nothing. Y'all want to hear about this Cardi B tea? I don't know if y'all interested in the Cardi B tea, but I do got some Cardi B tea. And sleeping with your man if he was a famous band, especially. Child, that'd be a whole nother conundrum if he was in a band today and famous. Lord have mercy. She thinks she can't tell him what to do now. She think he gonna do what he wanna do, and that's why she love him maybe now. Girl, you better let go and let God, like Pink Lioness said. She keeps her faith true and not being a fake or not really true to God. Yeah, true. I feel that. Because if you fake, it's like, what do they call it? Because it's like one of them, it's like a 10 commandment, false witness. There you go. Took me a minute. False witness. So, girl, don't be fake on here. Don't be bearing no false witness now. PCT be on stage with them. Hell yeah. No, no, she wouldn't. Cause PJ would be in the audience with the damn sniper rifle. No, she wouldn't, girl. No, no, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't. She wouldn't even. She wouldn't even. PCT wouldn't even make it to sound check. PJ be right there with the long arm and the scope. You know, they would have to be in another country or something. They would have to tour in another. You know what I'm saying? Far away from P. Could be in VA or anywhere else. No, nah, cause no, Pete. She would follow him. She from Croatia, so she would follow him all the way over there. If they was on, she would be on tour with him. Fuck what you heard. She would be on the tour bus, bitch. she she would be on tour. You might as well just consider her an extra band member. She would be on tour with him. What? Shoot. His the band. Wait. The wasn't the drummer his baby mama? Oh Lord. Yikes! Right? Yikes! Yup. It's a whole lot of yikes. This whole live is a lot of yikes. A lot of oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't know if I want to go over the Cardi T because then I'll have to put it in the description. And I don't know how this YouTuber feel about reviewing his stuff. I mean, we cool and all, but I don't know if we that cool. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody cool with it. You know. Thankfully, PJ will let me slide, right, P? Right? Cause P know I'm just learning, girl. P know. She know, girl. She know I ain't doing nothing. Just shooting the shit. I ain't doing that. Shoot, man. Do y'all be keeping up with this Diddy stuff? I just want to know. I'll be keeping up sometimes, but sometimes I'll be turning that stuff off. I just when it get gross, I just be like, I be like, when they go be reading like the actual lawsuit and it be like saying out what they did or whatever. Nah, I ain't about that life. I ain't about that gross Diddy life. I do like some baby oil though. I ain't gonna hold you. I love that baby oil, but not his. I'll bring my own baby oil if it's that serious, Diddy. If Diddy ever catch this replay, I'll pay Sean. I'll bring my own Mr. Combs in case you want to hire me. In case you need a substitute since you locked up. I'll bring my own baby oil, okay, baby? I'm gonna bring my own baby oil. You ain't gotta worry about that. I'm bring my own baby oil. I'm gonna bring my own wig. I'm gonna bring my own Ciroc. Shit, you ain't gonna catch me laid out. Cardi B. Yeah, he gonna testify like tomorrow or something. Girl, you don't know who Cardi B is? Cardi B, Belcalis, Al Manzar. That's my girl. I love me some Belcalis, Al Manzar. Shout out. I just doxed her, but everybody know her name. Y'all can Google it. I love me a little Belcalis. Belcalis cute. I like her. She nice. She a Libra too. They some freaks. But yeah, Cardi B. Cardi B just had Cardi B. Okay. But the T on Cardi B was Cardi B had her baby. It's a girl. And I guess her and Offset are going, they broke up and they were going through it. And there was like this fake post on Facebook saying that she did the ooh baby nasty with somebody else while she was pregnant with Offset's youngest daughter, right? And matter of fact, I don't even know the new baby name. And Cardi came out and said that Facebook post was fake, because then at the end of the post it had said something like something about Cardi and Takeoff child, and I was like, when I retweeted what she tweeted, I retweeted it, right, and I was like, what? Excuse me? Like, you and Takeoff? No. I never got that vibe from her and Takeoff that they were doing stuff. That's what somebody had insinuated. I believe it's a fake post, now that I'm thinking about it. At first, I was like, okay, maybe Cardi. Like, okay, really, Cardi? Is it fake? Is it? But now that I'm thinking about it, I ain't never seen her and Takeoff act like they had a thing. So she probably, she right. She knows what she's talking about. Do we know his name? No, I don't know the name. But you said Cardi B, then Diddy. Oh no relation. No, Diddy is separate from the Lord have mercy. Diddy is separate from Lord is Cardi. If you been Cardi, you probably ain't gonna see this. But girl, if you ever been at a Diddy party, girl, you need to she probably had been more freak parties. She was a stripper. So child, that ain't gonna hurt her if she was at a Diddy party. So I was gonna say she wasn't. I was gonna vouch for you, girl, but it really don't matter. Because she was a stripper, so she might. Yeah, I know. Yeah, love me some Takeoff. He was my favorite Migo. Oh God, I love me some Takeoff. From the Migos, yes, girl, yes. It still hurt because Halloween coming up. As long as it is not Diddy, baby. Girl, wouldn't that be so? Girl, that would be some ghetto tea and mess. Oh my God. As long as he's not, Diddy still he still got some swimmers, because he do got a baby girl. She just turned 3. I forgot who it was by though. It's somebody else. It's not Carisha. Obviously, it's not Kim Porter. It's another. He got a recent baby mama. So, but yeah, that was a little tea for today. But yeah. And I wanted to tell y'all about my concussion. I did have a concussion. I was trying to fix my bed that somebody broke. We're not going to say who broke my bed. We're not going to say who broke my bed, but y'all can put 2 and 2 together. And it wasn't Diddy, but y'all know him. And he on the internet a lot. Anyway, we're not going to say who broke my bed and didn't come back and fix it. Yes, I'm rolling my eyes. Yes, I'm still mad about it. A little bit. Anyway, since nobody wanted to fix my bed, I tried to fix it, and I pulled my head up too fast. I don't know if I was high or not. I don't know, but I pulled my head up too fast, and I hit my head like a pump on the nightstand, and I hit it hard, And I didn't even know it was bleeding until my head kind of felt cold, like, and I put my hand up there, and then I looked at my hand, and I was like, "Oh snap! Let me, let me get a tampon or some gauze, or I don't know. Let me get something to put on my head. I'm not an EMT girl. Let me, let me get some." And I just held it on my head, and it stopped bleeding or whatever. And the next day, I was cleaning it up, and then the next day, it didn't look so great. It was kind of red, maybe a little swollen, like a knot was forming. Whew. So then I went, like a week later, after I did a live. Yikes! So did you go to the doctor eventually? I went to the ER because I was so dizzy and everything. Like, I was just so dizzy and so nauseated, and the dizziness was fucking with my anxiety. So I definitely went to the ER, you know what I'm saying? And they gave me, antibiotics to make sure it won't get infected or whatever. And they said I do have a gash, in my head on my scalp, right? And they gave me some headache medicine and some dizzy medicine, but I'm doing pretty good without it. So I don't know about that popping pills stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got diabetes, you know what I'm saying? I got diabetes and high blood pressure. I take enough, and I'm on the weight loss shot. So I take enough pills as it is. If it get bad to where, like, I can't function and my head just banging, then A, I'm gonna make a doctor's appointment, and B, I'm gonna take one of them pills. But I don't think it's gonna get that bad because it's healing pretty good. So that's why I was gone. I bumped my noggin. Oh God. So I had to literally get my mind right. It's just karma, because I was making fun of Missa when she fell off the bed, and I hit my head. I didn't fall off the bed technically, but I wasn't even on the bed. I was on the floor. I was on the ground. Like, I was right, I was on bended knee like boys men. But you taking the antibiotics? Oh yeah. I'm taking the antibiotic, girl. Anybody want to get no infection, girl, in your head? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm taking the antibiotics. The pain pills and the stuff for dizziness. I don't know, because I don't know much about pain pills, and I don't want to get addicted to pain pills. You know what I'm saying? Again. So, see, I ain't perfect, child. So and I don't think that doctor in the ER, like, knew that, that I, get a little too happy with the patient. So I just put them up, and I ain't gonna fuck with them pain pills, because that's a hard withdrawal there. Fuck smoking weed. Them pain pills ain't no joke, boy. Shoes. Fuck a cigarette withdrawal. Them pain pill ain't. That's the craziness right there. But what time is it? It's 12 a.m. It is Friday morning, and I'm about to turn into a pumpkin, or I don't know, a princess. I don't know what I'm about to turn into. But it's midnight, so we gotta run this outro. Well, not a technical outro. We just gonna run a song or something. When I find it, because I gotta go to another playlist since I changed my mind on what I was gonna do here. And my TV is just playing Martin. I turned Martin on. Now y'all know my tea. I'll be up here watching. Y'all remember that show from the 90s, Martin? You know, Martin with Martin Lawrence, and he had that Gina and Pam. I'll be watching them old 90s shows. Let's see what song I want to play. I won't be too petty, girl. I won't be too petty in a little song, girl. I won't be. I could be real petty though, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna be petty. You know, maybe let's get a good hustle song, okay? How about that? Let's get a good hustle song going. You know, just to help P. You know, we are here to help, and we want her to learn how. We want them both to learn how to hustle, smarter, not harder, right? So let's wrap this. Let's tie this all in a nice little bow, and let's get a good hustle song to go out to. You know, let's put it on. Can we do full screen? Yeah, let's do full screen. Oh, not full screen, full screen. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, let me get my screen share. Get a little hustle song for the outro. You know, for the kids. Just for little kids. Let's see. Sounds. I think I've seen it before. Have you heard about Bills Bob Lunch Money Lewis? No. Send it to the chat and I'll listen to it. All right, y'all. Let's help P.
Gotta find my joint up on this bitch. I met you. Good time. Yeah. Sticking to the code, all these hoes for the street. I put in her nose, it's gon' make up pussy. Pussy niggas cold, ain't gon' wake up at this shit. You can't hear that switch, but you can hear them niggas scream. All my hoes do shrooms, nigga, all my hoes do coke. 20-carat ring, I put my fingers down her throat. If I lose a carrot, she might choke. I know she gon' swallow, she'll go. Fake bad niggas bring the racks in. Got the shooters in the corner like a pack in. She think cause she's out of bitch, she attractive. That's that shit that get put up at the stage. In the model still expand. Ball like I won a championship game. All these hoes hungry, they gon' fuck for a name. I put her on the game, she can fuck for a chain. Got your girl in this bitch, she's real on this dick.
Hey, all right, y'all. I'm out. Don't forget to catch the replay. And if y'all got some advice for PJ Business, just put in the comments. I'm sure somebody will show it to her, girl. And, you know, until next time, I holla.
Ain't mad. Young dope, killer selling dope, is you like that? Kicking doors, kicking in doors, is you like that? Young dope, nigga selling lows, is you like that? All 24, you won't go, is you like that? Niggas from the bottom really like that. Stepping in balloons, is you like that? Pop another bottle, is you like that?
Okay, cool. Thank you.